Breaking news, my country people. Una don ever sit down imagine how dis country go be if our Nigerian court now come talk say Tinubu is not the president or Tinubu is no longer the president how dis country go really be? How things go take go for dis country? How will the people react? Because I'm sure these are one of the big questions on everyone's mind. As long as you're a Nigerian, those living in the country or even those out of the country, they are just wondering. Me sef, I'm wondering, how would it be if our Nigerian judiciary should come out tomorrow and say that Tinubu is no longer the president, that they should conduct another election? How would it be? Aside the fact that Tinubu's lawyers had told Nigerians that if Tinubu's victory is overturned, there would be anarchy, there would be crisis, there would be chaos. We know. And to some extent, so many notable Nigerians had criticized those words from Tinubu's lawyers. It's as if they are threatening the judiciary that if they change Tinubu's victory, then something will happen. So my country people, this is a very serious issue. That's why at some point we got to see that some certain group of people, they had to set up a banner where they said all eyes on the judiciary, because everybody is watching what would be the final judgment of the judiciary. So my country people, sometimes me sef I dey sit down dey say how e go really be if this our Nigerian court now come talk say Tinubu is not the president how e go really be? Because una know say people don dey protest. People are staging protest that the suffering is too much, that Tinubu should let Nigerians breathe. People are going, on the streets staging protest that this Tinubu's administration no favor them. And to some extent, some supporters of the APC, they are even complaining. Say they no even know say na like this e go be Most of them have complained that they never knew things would be like this for them. So, my country people, among these notable individuals include Chief Bode George, a former director of the National War College and the ex-deputy national chairman of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, has criticized the proposed military intervention in Niger Republic by the Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, under the leadership of President Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, following the overthrow of the democratic government by the military. In an exclusive interview with The Sun, Bode George expressed concern about the potential consequences of the war and questioned the course of action if the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal were to unseat Tinubu as the Nigeria's president. He stated, "Look at us in Nigeria. We are still waiting for the end of the electoral process, and Tinubu wants to drag Nigeria to war. Just imagine that if the court comes out and say no to Bola Tinubu as president, then what will happen? What will be the fate of this country?" Because it takes a lot of time for things to fall in place, because Rome wasn't built in a day. For warning the several and the severe repercussions of engaging in war, Bode George appealed to President Tinubu to adopt a diplomatic approach to address the situation, emphasizing that as the chair of the ECOWAS, the focus should be on the economic development rather than military interventions. He emphasized that no dictatorship in the world endures for long without inflicting immense suffering on the populace. He also stressed that the people of Niger, currently showing support for the junta, will eventually realize that not everything that glitters is gold. My country people, this is coming from Bode George, and has criticized Tinubu's government over their proposed military intervention to Niger Republic by the ECOWAS under the leadership of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He has also made it known that if Tinubu should be, maybe the courts should eventually remove Tinubu tomorrow, then what will be the fate of this country? And then what will be the fate of the G and ECOWAS? So my country people, this is a very serious issue. Aside what Bode George has said, sometimes people tend to, really think this issue. How will it be for Nigerians if the court should decide to, remove Tinubu? Although majority of the APC chieftains, in fact, they have said that Tinubu cannot be removed. In fact, it is not possible that Tinubu will be removed. No force, no power can remove Tinubu. I guess it's only God that can remove Tinubu as it stands. So my country people, what are your thoughts on this? However, Nigerians have reacted. Bode George, nothing will happen. I say nothing will happen. We must eradicate all forms of crimes, including rigging of our elections. We must strengthen our judiciary, otherwise this country will collapse. Nigeria wants to take a new turn through the judiciary. Something is about to happen which no one can stop. The end of the old evil politicians that manipulate Nigerians is about to stop. Never. Tinubu will come down on October. No this and no peace. Okay? Another person here says, Chief George is the characteristics of an elderly statesman. If the courts nullifies Tinubu's election, it will be in line and in compliance with the constitutional provision which says a candidate must score at least 25% of the vote cast in the FCT, that's the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, to qualify for winning. But don't forget that Nigerians are too cruel. Nigerians are too cruel. Not many Nigerians know the meaning of democracy. Well, you've spoken well, but then you guys need to check these factors that will lead to military invasion in Niger. The reason is bad governance, but yet we are not in support of the action. Okay guys, these are some reactions from Nigerians. It is obvious that Chief Bode George is not happy with the way the ECOWAS and Tinubu is going about this Niger issue and how they plan to resort to using military intervention, which many have kicked against this. So guys, I'm dropping here. What are your thoughts on this? Kindly share your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you. Bye for now.